Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on my channel. How are you today? I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Brooke, or babysims, or whatever you prefer to call me. If you're not new here, welcome back to another video on my channel. So today we are going to be looking at the calendar because let's just talk for a second, okay? So I had a couple ideas going through my head today of what to record for you guys. I was gonna do a mod review, I was gonna do just a current household video, I was gonna do a age idea thing, gameplay tips. All of these things are great ideas, but I just didn't feel like doing any of them today. So what I thought I was gonna do, so I loaded up into the Woods family, as we see, and I decided I was gonna do a current household video. But then I thought, let me show you guys what's on my Sims calendar, because I feel like a lot of people out there that play this game, they want to have more things to do in their game, right? And this is kind of a mix of everything, because it uses a mod, it uses my current household, it uses a gameplay tip. It's kind of like a best of all three of my ideas. So I am gonna show you guys today all of the things that I put on my calendar to make my game feel a little more full and a little more eventful and just kind of give me ideas for what to do. Because if you set a lot of events like this, it gives you so many ideas for different things, because if you set events, then you can build a lot for that event. If you're a builder, you can play it out. If you're a person who plays gameplay, you can create outfits for the event or the holiday for if you're a cast player. And if you're like me, who is all three, then this is going to benefit you a lot. Now, a little disclaimer before I start is a couple of my calendar ideas came directly from Ocean Sims, so I will link her video down below where she made one as well. So I just wanted to add that first, just so I don't seem like I'm taking credit for all of this. But yeah, so we're mostly gonna be looking at this calendar first, and the reason why you guys are seeing absolutely no events is because I want to show you guys, are you tired of your calendar looking like this? Because me too. So I currently have wedding events selected, so let me get that out, and now you can see I have a full calendar full of events, and I'm removing this because I hate prank day. Anyway, so before I start, I just want to say that I actually have my settings set to 2 weeks per season. I just feel like it feels more full and you have time to actually do everything in the season. So that's why we're currently on the second week of summer, so the first week is down here. So I want to get started. My game is currently lagging a little bit. I don't really know why it does this when I load up to my household. I think it's because it's such an old save. But anyway, we're going to get onto it. So as this is the second week of summer, you guys can see all of these icons here. And the first one we have is summer break. Now with summer break, I set it for the second week of spring for the entire Monday to Friday. So the kids and the adults do not go to work. I know there's a mod that makes it so the kids don't go to school, but I want the adults not to either. So if I go up here and my game loads very slowly, I don't set any traditions because it's up to you to what you want to do. If you want to set some, go right ahead. But I also have some different traditions because I have the social activities mod. So they add it to there. I don't know why my game is lagging so bad today. I am so sorry. But I also just checked it. So day off of work and school. So nobody will go to work or to school. And on the second, or I guess the third day of summer, or the second week of summer, I have Father's Day, which is coming up very soon in my game. On Father's Day, what you do is you give gifts. Like your sim, they buy gifts or they make gifts or something like that, and they give it to their dad. So this works really well for me because I obviously, as you guys can see in the bottom, well, maybe not, but I have 3 kids in my game, so they give a gift to Drew gives a gift to Gregory, Cassie gives a gift to her dad Adam, and it just kind of is like a pass it on type of thing, and I really like that. And I added sports TV as well because this is kind of niche for me, or niche. Sorry. Either way, this kind of niche because all the guys, like Drew likes watching sports, and so does Gregory and Adam because they also played sports. So I make it so they watch a game all the time, and I do this just because I do it in my own gameplay. You don't have to add this, but I added it so my Sims can go on like a dinner with the family or travel. What I do for Father's Day is I set dinner party at Cassie's parents' house, and then both Drew's parents and family, and then Cassie's brother, and all of them go as well and have dinner. So they travel to their house, and thankful spirit. I get all of the kids and Cassie, and then obviously Drew to Cassie to all of them to say I'm thankful for you to their dads. So that is the first holiday that I have here, and then the rest of the week is summer break, and that is all we have for the second week of summer. Moving on to fall, we have some events, but not a lot. I actually have, this is career day, but I'm just going to show you holidays actually. So let me just show you guys, if I can find it. Holidays. There we go. Okay, so for fall, I have one on the 6th of fall for me, so the first week, second last day on the Friday, and it's Remembrance Day. I don't know if that's a thing or just I'm pretty sure it's not. That's probably a stupid thing to say. That's definitely a stupid thing to say. But I had a Remembrance Day because here, especially where I live, we celebrate that. Like, we're very serious about that where I live in my city. There's like the whole city basically gets shut down unless it's a Remembrance Day festival. So I added this just for mine. And the thing is you can do with this is in one of my save tours I showed off in Oasis Springs, I have a graveyard lot. And that's where I go. I don't do Remembrance Day the same in The Sims as you do in real life, where you kind of respect the military, because I don't have the pack that comes with military. So I don't have anything like that. I think I spelled Remembrance Day wrong. I'm looking at this, I definitely spelled it wrong. But either way, for this, they go to the graveyard. I have a ceremony which takes the Memorable Events mod. I recommend you don't download it right now. It's been kind of off our website, Kwai Stacy's website, for a very long time. For me, it still works, so it's kind of like Flappy Bird went off the App Store. If you have it, great. If you don't, we'll see what happens if she updates it. But I set it as a, not a funeral, but like a day of remembrance, and they go to the graveyard and they like mourn their lost ones. So I do festive lighting where your Sims can light candles and different things. They sit and mourn people at graves. They say they're thankful for the people that are still with them, and then I travel to the graveyard lot. So that's what I do, and I like it because I always dress my Sim ups in all black. They have like dresses and suits on, so I like this a lot as well. And then in the second week of fall, we have one that comes with the game, and I didn't change much about this at all. I just added Harvest Fest. So you decorate for Harvest Fest, you have a grand meal, and usually for that, I have the whole family come to either this house or one of the family members, and they eat like turkey. I added Thankful Spirit, of course, and then I added fasting, and I have this for all of my holidays. Like I have this for Christmas, and I have this for Thanksgiving and Easter, ones that have big dinners. Because I find if your Sim eats breakfast in the morning, they're not hungry by the end of the day. So I just did this so they won't eat breakfast, basically, and I definitely could just remove that. It's not even that important at all. So if I were you, I wouldn't even really put it. I just put it for me to remember to not eat breakfast so they can eat the supper. But besides that, I like to do this as well for Harvest Fest. The only thing I removed is the gnomes because I can't stand them. And another thing I added, I'm not sure if this actually was in the game or not, but I added it myself, I think, was Spooky Day, and I added this little cute icon. I have a more club icons mod from Zerbu, which adds obviously more icons for the clubs, and it also adds more for your calendar holidays. So that is where you're probably seeing all of these icons come from, is from that mod, which I will also link down below. But Spooky Day, I do decorate, and I go all out, okay? If you guys follow my Twitter, you guys have seen what I've done for houses in the past. I do wear costumes and trick-or-treat, which is a little different. The kids just come to your house. But lucky for me, I do this one for the adults because the kids will come to the door. And then this one is with the social activities mod, which I'll also link down below. And that comes with trick-or-treating, so you send your kids to go trick-or-treating. And you can also go to a haunted house during the day if you want before you go trick-or-treating. So that is what I do for my Spooky Day. And that is about it that I have for fall. Moving on to winter, we have the first holiday, which is Snow Day off. And when I was a kid, my favorite days of winter were when school was canceled because of the snow. And so I just had to give my Sims the pleasure of this, okay? So in the first week, on the third day of winter, I added this, which is just Snow Day off. And I usually have one of these holidays every season, kind of, just like where they have a day off to do whatever. And this is Snow Day off, and I did it so they can play games together. They can play board games, or Don't Eat the Llama, or video games on the console. I light the fire. They make some Christmas cookies or some cookies, and they drink hot chocolate. And they just have like a relaxing snow day, and in the morning, they play in the snow outside. If there is any, depends on where your Sims live. But this is, if your Sims live like Oasis Springs, then there's no point for this. My Sims live in Brindleton Bay, where there's always a snowstorm. So this is where I have it, and also I used to play in Willow Creek and everything like that, where it's always snowy. So this is the type of day I love to have. And then if you move on past that, you have school for the rest of the week and work, unfortunately. But then we go down to Sunday, the second Sunday, and it's Christmas prep day. And this is the day that I decorate my house. I put the little snowmen up outside, different things like that. And I set up their Christmas tree, put up the lights and all of that, and I have it set so the rest of the world will as well. And that is the first day, technically, of winter break. So I do the same thing when I showed you guys summer break, where I don't have my Sims go to school, Then we have Winterfest Eve, which is another thing I added just before Winterfest. And for this, you decorate your house if you didn't forget to on this day. You open one present because a personal tradition in my family is on Christmas Eve, we open up one present always from my grandmother. So I added this for my Sims so they can open up a present from their families on Christmas Eve. And it's usually always pajamas, so I usually give them matching pajamas as well. And they light the fire, they make Christmas desserts, and I have a kid in the household, I have Wyatt, so I add Father Winter to give gifts to everybody, but once I have all teens, I remove that tradition, because, well, you know, I'm not going to say why, because you never know if there's kids watching, but, yeah, anyway. He still gives gifts, he just doesn't come to your house. Anyway, so the next day is one that everybody has in the game, and it's just Winterfest, and I'm pretty sure I kept all the traditions the same. I just added fasting for the same reason I added it for Harvestfest. And of course, the rest of the week is winter break. And the last day is New Year's Eve, and I just said it, I think it's the exact same. It just, you decorate, you have party spirit, make resolutions, count down to midnight. I don't have anything else set there. So that is my winter in The Sims. Moving on to spring, we have the first day, and I actually got this one from Ocean Sims. This was not my idea, I just changed up a little bit, and it is Brush into Spring. And on this day, you just do your spring cleaning, you get ready for the new season, you know, you decorate your house a little bit, you redecorate, because I always redecorate my Sims house every season. If you kind of see it's grayed out, but I have some pink, yellow, and blue pillows around the house, and just different things like that, and some flowers blooming everywhere, and some lights around. So I decorate my house for spring, and we clean up, we do the laundry, we vacuum, everything like that. We get rid of things we don't want anymore, because I am a hoarder of my Sims inventories. And then we also bake some, like, nice spring foods. Maybe we bake a cake or something, just to celebrate. And then for me, I added this just for me to remember. On the first day of each season, so first of fall, first of winter, first of spring, I go to the clothing store that I add at my game. It's in my save tour if you guys want to see it. And I show off this clothing store that Deligracy, there we go, oh my god, made, and I give them a makeover for the season because I'm extra like that. I give them spring themed clothes, some bright spring like pastels and different things like that. So I just have that marked on here just to remember to go shopping that day. And then the second week, the first day of the second week, I added Easter, which isn't a holiday that comes with the game, but you guys can definitely add. And I added a grand meal, so they have Easter dinner together. We decorate with some cute colors. And of course fasting, so we're having a grand meal. And then I added the egg hunt as well because again I have kids and teens in the house, so I bring this family and then their Cassie's brother's family, which has 3 kids as well, the same ages as ours, and we go egg hunting in Copperdale or at Magnolia, the main park in Willow Creek. So I always do that as well. And day after Easter, you don't get a break, Mother's Day. So I added on Mother's Day, and it's the same as Father's Day, just it's like a train thing, you know, the kids give gifts to Cassie gives gifts to her mom, and Drew gives gifts to his mom, so it's just like a thing. So I do give flowers, like a flower bouquet, or they order it from the phone, like a rose or something, and they get them a gift. We go over to Cassie's mom's house, we say we're thankful, and we do a little cleaning around the house that mom doesn't have to do, you know, the dad and the kids will mop the floor, or something like that. They'll make sure the house is clean for mom, which I like. I really love this holiday. And also Father's Day is special for Drew and Cassie because this is actually their anniversary. So I always celebrate that too. And Mother's Day is also, of course, very special. And then this one comes with all of you, but I think I tweaked it very much. It's just Love Day. I'm in spirit, you give flowers, you decorate, and you go on a date. So that's what I added to mine. I don't know if it's any different from yours. I've had this save for so long now, 8 years now. I've had this one save. I've only ever played the save. So I don't know if it's different, but either way. And then the last week, which is what my Sims just did, literally, we are on summer, and I added Incredible Late Sunday. And if you guys follow me on Twitter, you guys know that I am extra as hell when it comes to this, and I decorated the house for my Sims to have this, and my Sims had jerseys on, and they had like red and white on. They had chips and salsa and cookies, and they had a big party, and they watched the game together. So I'm extra when it comes to this holiday. I had sports TV, so obviously they're watching the game. The dads might have a beer, mom might have a wine, and we have the party spirit. There's music, there's food, they dance, they tell jokes, they're singing, karaoke and stuff. It's a whole thing for me, okay? So this is the day that I added, and I am really happy with it, and I love celebrating it. And then if we go down, the last holiday I have to show you guys today is Summer Cool Down. And as I said before, with the snow day off, I like to add one holiday each season where your Sims don't have school, they don't have anything. and they can just enjoy the season and do everything they want to do in one day. So summer cool down consists of having fun in the water, going swimming, going in hot tubs, going to a public pool, anything like that, going to the beach, and then barbecuing some hot dogs or burgers, drinking some like lemonade or things like that, and then art and music. I always have a speaker outside so they can dance while they're swimming. It's like a whole thing, and mine just passed. And again, on Twitter, I just posted last night. Luna, actually, we celebrated this a couple days ago. I think it was 3 days ago I did this in real life. I had Luna have her friend group over, and they had loud music, and they sung, and they swam in the pool, and they had hot dogs for dinner. It was beautiful. So yeah, that is it for summer. And with that being it for summer, this is actually it for all of my holidays that I add on the calendar. I'm sorry if I spoke really fast and I was kind of all over the place, but I just want to show you guys my calendar and what I do for my Sims, because let's just talk about that for a minute, because I think it's so fun. Like, imagine Father's Day, right? You have to go out, you get to buy the gifts, and you know, you get to do that. And Remembrance Day, that you get to dress them up in all black outfits, have everybody in your Sims family together, and snow day off, the whole family's playing in the snow. And things that you can dress up for is like Christmas. You can have matching Christmas pajamas and Cass. And you can also make lots if you're a builder. You can build like a spooky festival, like a haunted house type of thing, put the debug thing from high school years on it. You know, you can do all of that. And then you can also, for I'm not sure, like Easter, you can dress up, and summer day off, you can get a new bathing suit, or you can do what I did for Incredibly Sunday and dress up in jerseys and have a big party. So I like this a lot. It's a nice break if you have a lot of drama on your save, which by the way is super fun, and so do I. But for example, Father's Day is coming up, so it's gonna be a nice break for all of my family to just be happy and not worry about what's going on in their personal lives, and just spend time with their grandparents and their uncles and aunts and all of that together, and it's just a good day. So with that being said, I have a couple of things I want to talk about. One, if you guys are interested in hearing the whole story of this family right here, oh my god, the game lag. Anyway, if you guys are interested in seeing everything to do with this family and their little cute puppy, on Twitter last night, I spent 3 hours compiling a long thread of every single tweet and storyline thing that has ever happened to you guys, because every time I play, I post what happened on Twitter. So if you guys are interested, I'm going to link that down below as well, and so you guys can scroll through and see the whole story. And I'm also working on a full written story, like just point by point form type of thing like that, of everything that's happened in my storyline with this family. So you guys, I'm also probably going to put that on my Tumblr and link it in my link tree and different things like that if you guys want to read it. So that is definitely something if you guys are interested in, because I know I'm slow with the updates on this family. So if that's something you guys are interested in seeing, then definitely check out my Twitter and see all the screenshots and different things I have of them. And with that being said, I think that's the end of this video, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys deck out your calendars and have the best fun. If you do, tweet me pictures of your party at Incredibly Sunday. Tweet me your pool parties on Summer Cooldown, okay? I want to see them. So for sure, do that, and I'm glad you guys enjoyed. I'm going to link the More Club Icons mod. I'm going to link the Social Activities mod. I'm going to link the full thread. I'm gonna link Ocean Sims video, so all of that will be down there below, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. And yeah, and along down in the description is all my social medias, so you guys can talk to me, as we already recovered. So anyway, hope to see you guys in the next video, and I love you guys. Okay, bye.